There we go. Would you look at that? See, I'm doing it myself this time. Look at that, 22 viewers from the off. We are very blessed today. We have got some familiar faces, some new ones. I'm not sure who is coming out doxed and who is not. And looking at it, we've got a very mysterious guest coming in first as our co-host, in fact. We have got the Sith Lord himself.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I think I am ready. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm excited for the all of the shills that are to come. It's gonna be like a speed dating session.
It is indeed. To be honest, I never had my mask in time. I had a little bit of an idea what I wanted to do, but I've been rushed off on my feet. So let's see.
Do you have a cult mask?
Yeah, I do. I do indeed.
Fair enough. Is it a Mr. Rogue one or just standard?
Wait, which one? No, it's the one which is used as the logo. So it's been printed on 3D, the actual real deal.
The classic. It's not Assassin's Creed as we found out.
No, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting one anyway, because we've got quite a few letters that are coming up. Some are probably not going to turn up, so let's see how it goes down.
Well, but if they don't, then they should all be dumped. That's absolute fun. That's what I want to see. There's no way that they can get rid of that. It's just never going to see an episode on this podcast. I can tell you that for certain. Who have we got in the comments already? We have got hand pink waving. Which letter is that? There we go. Where is T? We got T. We got you. Matt C. He's doing the work for everyone. We got you. We got a G star.
Oh, G star.
What we got?
Nice.
And we got H turning up as well. There we go. Yeah, I agree. T is so lame. Who wants to go with the winner? We're all about the underdogs.
I'm surprised you've not shilled yours yet.
True. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Hey. See, already getting there. Yeah. Where is M in the comments? Nowhere. Not showing up for me. There we go. Someone said meow. That'll do. There's 3 M's. Oh look, and they got the fox from one of my favorite memes. The fox with the begging for money.
There to impress you today, aren't they?
Absolutely. It is my show after all. So, without further ado, let's get started with T. Where are we? Let's see. We can Mr. T, in fact, himself. There we go.
What's up, legends? How are you guys? Glad to be here.
How you doing?
Very good. Yourself?
Good. I'm good. Just like waking up. It's been a crazy few days. Glad to see you, Dom. Glad to see you, Harry, who's over there. By the way, I don't mean to brag, but I want to kick it off by reminding everybody that Harry is representing TDAO over in T. So it's nice to have him.
Get that in there. Fair enough.
Represent.
And it's for those who don't know you, it's Matt, isn't it? Then again, actually, I said that. I don't even know if you're doxing or not. If you were wanting to be just Mr. T for all of it, but you got no choice now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Matt, Aurora Ventures, was lucky enough to join the guys at Cult pretty early. He wasn't like a pre-appointed guardian, but managed to buy in, and was involved there for quite a bit, and was really grateful for that experience. And then now with the RugGame, was lucky enough to see it early and recognize the video, and I kind of like knew that something was up. I knew that it wasn't like, I knew that there was something to it. And I just really kind of got that vibe when I watched the video, like in the same way that when I landed on that original Cult DAO website and I took the time to like read through everything. And I know, one of the main focuses on Cult, and one of the main focuses I can tell with what they've done on the RugGame is just memetics, right? It's when you first hear that name, sounds like something, but when you dig a little bit deeper, Matt is Cult. What a guy. I love you, Cult. You're the man, buddy. When you dig a little deeper, you tend to find that there's a little bit more to it. And that's kind of like what we're all here for in the first place, right? Like in this space, to really find the gems, you got to peel back some of those onions and some of those layers. So Really
There's
happy to be here
onions.
representing. Sorry, go ahead, Dom.
Certainly a lot of onions.
A lot of onions.
Certainly a lot of bad layers to peel back. But I've seen that tea in particular, I mean, it just goes to show crypto, doesn't it? Like the laziness of the investor. Like I'm sure that you guys are doing a brilliant job now, but it was leading from the get-go. And I'm certain it's just like, okay, I got to pick a letter, do I? Okay, let me look at the list. T. All right, there we go. But you have been doing lots of good stuff since. So why don't you say, tell everyone about that?
Yeah, like I latched onto it. Like I have like 3 dogs. It's a madhouse here. But I latched onto T a little bit early because it was the first letter, right? That's the first thing. Like I want to be careful because we're all in this for the same reason. Ultimately, it's all the push cult. But I'm also here to shill T and talk about T. So today I'm going to talk about T. First letter, and even like before anybody was selected, I was like, can I have T? I was asking about T because it is the very first letter that you're going to land on. And we're doing a couple of cool things at T. One thing that I really wanted to do was like follow the ethos of what's going on over at Cult. I really wanted it to be like a community-driven DAO. So it's kind of like this degenerate DAO within this like degenerate game, which is like a sub game of another DAO of like God knows what else. So really want to make sure that everything that we're doing is going to be super community-driven. We're going to make sure that everything is polled on. Rug me, daddy. We're going to make sure that everything is pulled on. We're going to make sure that every decision that we make as a community. We were lucky because we were a little bit early, so we got some things accomplished pretty quickly. And it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know who the big brains are behind this project, but it's like every time you need something, it's like right there for you kind of a little bit. So somebody somewhere likes T. I don't know who, but I'm telling you right now, I'm getting a little bit of help on the sidelines. CoinGecko came up, CoinMarketCap. We've created a real DAO. We're going to be running it as a DAO, and I think like one of the things that people are going to run into is ultimately like finding funding for these DAOs, right? Because usually you're a letter, whatever that letter might be, or for your community, or for whatever else. And sure enough, the other day I was the community came up. We had a really cool space last night. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more, just head over to the TDAO Twitter, which I'll show in the comments after. And we had like a nice little space and people came up. But whenever you need something, somebody just kind of pops up out of nowhere and they're like, hey, for T, like, I think this would be a really cool funding mechanism. And so we're going to be building this like DApp that I think can not only fund T, I think it'll be like really good for the whole ecosystem, but just things kind of like they come along as you go. We're going to be community.
It's going to have to be, you're going to make it open source for the other letters.
We are. Yeah, we probably are. No, like, look, I want to shill our partnership with you. Like, it's important because, like, this is like
with me.
Day, like, no,
with you.
Yeah, don't even get me started on M. Like, we're at war. We actually had the first DAO vote ever, and we were officially at war with M. Which it's your show. I'm not like.
I heard about this, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Go on.
Somebody came in with the most horrific, violent GIF I've ever seen in my life. Like, I nearly puked. I was like, who is this guy? And just people are declaring war on each other. It's getting wild. It's crazy.
Fair enough. It needs to be done. I mean, the rules are that there aren't any rules. So at the end of the day, I mean, I've got some sneaky tricks. Let me tell you. I have got some sneaky tricks planned, but it's taking a little while for me to build. But I am going to school you all from M. Trust me. And you're all going to be, again, I'm going to, once you see it, I will allow other letters to have the knowledge and use the tech. But yeah, you're going to see here. It's going to be impressive, but I'm not teasing it just yet. I've been doing a few buys and sells and paying my dues and taxes to help boost up. Because, I actually, I picked at the very beginning because it was the lowest scoring. And now it's second highest. And that's because I've been literally paying, I must have paid at least like a good few ETH in taxes just from like buying and selling and buying and selling. But I'm going to take it there. See, it's a smart thing to do. What is coming up for M in the next couple of weeks? What are the plans that you can share ahead of what you've already said before we get your competition up?
I got to be careful what I share. That's the thing, right? Like we're a DAO, but we got to be careful. But somebody from the community suggested a really smart funding mechanism, and it is something that I think can be open sourced with everybody in a way that you'll be able to fund the DAO structure, and it's not going to be super complicated. It'll be totally decentralized. I want to make sure that I give a shout out to you, who will probably be the first to be able to use the technology amongst ourselves. We're going to get some money together. We're going to get a multi-sig wallet together. We already have a website. Somebody in the community already built us a website. And ultimately, we just want to get some funding together so that we can continue to build and continue to promote and just continue to grow the community. Like it's still pretty early days right now, and I don't want to say too much. We're aware that we're in a time of war, right? But was it Sun Tzu or somebody said, play strong when you are weak, play weak when you are strong. So we've got a few dirty tricks of our own.
Fair enough. Well,
Sneaky trick.
yeah,
Same thing.
He didn't say tell your enemy your battle plans though, did he? Which unfortunately you did. So I'm going to have to bear all of this in mind and just work in the background. I
love it. I love it. I'm really impressed with everything that's going on here. It's going to benefit the hell out of the cult ecosystem. If you are skeptical about this, I just encourage you to really dig back beyond the memetics. Take a look at what's going on as a community. Take a look at what's going on as a gamified experience, because this whole thing, even though we're all going to be killing each other, is really, really interesting. It's probably one of the most interesting game theory experiments you'll ever see on blockchain.
I agree. I thought it was when I read the medium that was posted, I thought firstly I thought it was very true in terms of the fact that there is it's so boring like blockchain gaming right now, because there is no risk. It's just constant monotonous play to earn. It's just either you are doing it for a reason, it's play to earn, it's not play and earn, which it should be, because if you genuinely have risk on the table, then that's why people do extreme sports is the very definition of that. It has thrill. But yeah, it's great to see that people are already building sub stuff around it. I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at community tokens, meme tokens, Shiba, all of it was built from the ground up, and that is why it is a community token. Nothing there was built by VC funded or private institutions. It was all from the ground up by the community. So there is the chance with this to have 10 of these. How many of these tokens are there? Meme tokens without any taxes going to a dev wallet. There's more than one, and they get to billions. But unfortunately, any parting words, because your time is up, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just going to go off on a quick rant. Once again, I encourage people to come and check this out. I think that whoever Mr. O is, I want to give a shout out to Harry. You're my boy, Harry. Thank you so much for supporting and doing everything. But I think whoever Mr. O is probably playing, and I said this last night, is probably paying 45D chess. It's Dom. I heard it's Dom. 100% it's Dom.
It's recorded now. That's it. Proof.
No, I think they were really smart. They built they built this ecosystem around this product. I think everything is very meticulously planned. I think people should be paying attention to what's happening here, and just encourage everybody to come out, check out T, spend some time. We're building a DAO. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I think we can do a lot more than people anticipate. So thank you so much for the time, and really appreciate you guys taking me up here today.
Thanks for coming up. Excited to see what this mystery battle plan is. But now, as my enemy, I must vanquish you and bring up H instead. Thank you very much. Oh, I think you're lagging, Harry. We've lost H for Harry, but we're going to have Wastelander up here as well. So hopefully it's not my internet, because otherwise we're all screwed. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Dom. How's it going?
There we go. See, no, it is Harry. That's all right. He's just looking very condescending in the fixed image that I can see. He just looks very fed up.
I'm sure he'll rejoin in no time.
How are you from H?
I'm doing hella well, my friend. It's really, really good to be here representing HDAO.
HDAO, did you say? Is that
HDAO? It is in the works. We are a decentralized sub-DAO. More to come. I really want to thank you and Harry for all you've done for the Cult DAO ecosystem, literally since February, before February for you as a pre-selected guardian. It's like a second, like more than full-time job pretty much. And then also my thanks to Matt. You're another Cult DAO OG, just like the members of HDAO. It's really exciting to be fighting for decentralization alongside you as well, my friend. I'm still coming through loud and clear, right? Just want to make sure about that.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for all of the compliments. But I mean, I wouldn't be a good founder if I just didn't choose to do anything for.
We'll keep it just between you and me then.
Yeah, exactly. All of my 15 tokens now. And Harry is still frozen out, looking condescending. But there we go.
His new PFP, couldn't it?
Definitely. Oh wow. Oh, he's gone completely. There we go. Fair enough. So tell us about this DAO plans. Is it because that Matt is making us all look bad?
Well, it was part of the plan for H from the very get-go. Obviously, Mr. Cultmander and I have been part of Cult DAO since the beginning, like yourself. There's really no other way to play this game and maximize the decentralized impact and collaborative input of everybody, unless we're a sub DAO within Cult DAO, right? So a lot of this is about bringing in community ideas and leveraging the input, which in traditional systems people are not able to bring to bear, right? Because of the constraints that centralized hierarchy places on everybody. A little bit of background about me, if that's okay for you guys. Harry, it's good to see you up again. Although that visage earlier was quite entertaining and pretty badass, if I might say.
No, thanks for coming up, man. I'm reading these comments and they're hilarious. Apparently, Dom's got a tattoo with H. Apparently,
Sure.
according
Well,
to,
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
apparently, according to Mr. Cultmander, Harry looks pissed, probably because he faded H when I gave him the alpha day one. Maybe.
Who gave the alpha though?
The thing is, like, if we play this right, literally everybody can come out winning. It's a win-win game theoretic system, right? You just have to be smart and actually think about it. That's what's really cool about not just House of H, but the entire TRG system. It's set up in order to collaboratively bootstrap everybody's ability to buy in and contribute to Cult DAO, TRG, and then crypto as a whole, vis-a-vis being able to contribute to Cult DAO's mission of pushing decentralization, right? Dom, after you.
I was going to say, you did say you were about to introduce yourself, and then we sidetracked you with Harry's reemergence.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll go with the really exciting and surprising. My formal background really does not matter. I'm largely self-taught, like I think at least one of you up here. My interests in practice and in work span the cognitive sciences, a bit of collaborative game theory when it comes to researching social cognition and how human beings interact together, some related disciplines. I don't know if Carlton Baggs is in the house, but I'm also into philosophy of mind, philosophy of cognitive sciences. And then all of that, all the way to social organizing and simply building the conditions for the privacy and really human rights preserving future, which crypto was built for in the first place. And then
speaking a language we can understand, Mr. Scientist.
This is really about building everything together, right? That is truly what HDAO stands for. I've been core admin in the DAO, in Cult DAO, since February of 2022, and I'm here because, like so many of the House of H, we are Cult DAO OGs united by our true felt and practiced commitment to decentralization and the many.
Nice. Now that was a summary. Even though the time has technically gone over what I've been given an agenda for, doing it properly this time, just like the first Board CEO show where I've actually had an agenda and I've looked at it. But Matt had way too long. We brought him out way too early. We didn't have enough co-host banter beforehand, unfortunately, Harry. Going to be docking points for that. But you do get a couple of minutes to give us the future of H. When roadmap?
Our roadmap is being defined by community members. I can say that we are forming a formal sub-DAO within Cult DAO and the TRG ecosystem. We will be holding more spaces, like the initial first ever TRG space, which Mr. Cultmander hosted. I believe that was even prior to the launch of the governance token TRG itself. So we're going to continue that pattern, right? That's something that we need to do, and we hope that it's going to bootstrap up every other letter in order to compete and ultimately burn as much cult as we possibly can moving forward, right?
Nice. Thank you very much for coming up. Thanks for everything you do for the cult community, and good luck.
Thank you, Dom. My absolute pleasure.
And who have we got up next? It's marked in red. I think that means that we might not have an E. However,
we don't have E, and we don't have G either.
Do we have G? We don't have G, but there is a G star.
Yeah, we have G star later on. So we're
here
now.
Fair enough. But first, we have to take some time to say E. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. And if you have E, you should potentially dump it, but then you should actually think about the game theory. If you do dump it, then it will burn more. Therefore, maybe you should buy it instead. That will really show them.
I don't know, I think E and G should have a collaboration of G-ing this podcast.
G.
Yeah, G aren't here either.
Damn. Bloody hell. We need at least one other letter so that we can have a full word. Get.
We do. It's actually E star. E star. Can you believe E star's not here after how much VEMP God talks?
I know. Tell you what, actually, Crypt Stylo is always going on. He should. In fact, I did actually reach out. I'll check a little bit later, see if somebody's come. But we do have R, in fact. So we have got known as Coin Theory. I just realised we've had a Wastelander up here the whole time with us. See you later. There we go. And we've got R. Here we are.
Dom and Harry, how are we doing? I'm doxing my voice.
Oh,
hey.
Going.
Oh.
I'm not B Roots as some people seem to think. I was wanting to say what's up, but
wait, was that the rumor?
What? It's not like the cult community to make up rumors that you are somebody that you're not. That doesn't happen a lot.
This was VEMP God. For some reason, he was like, I think Coin Theory is hiding something. And then just instantly went from hiding something to B Roots. But there we go. How are we doing?
Very good, thank you. And how is R? And you, in fact?
R's good, to be honest. So obviously I'll try and keep this short because I believe you have an agenda. But like I could come on here and say like we've got partnerships with X, Y, and Z. We're going to create a DAO. I could say an NFT.
Is that a different game? X, Y, and Z. What letters are those?
Yeah. But I'm not, because to be honest, here at the letter R, we have a different tactic. R is for rug. So we're planning on rugging every other letter until we win. Now, we understand, like you were saying, Dom, with the letter M, we understand how to play the game. So we've got the second lowest market cap, but actually we're ranked 5th in terms of score. And there was a reason for that. There's a few reasons which I can't really fully reveal, but we understand. No, I'm not B Roots, I'm afraid. But yeah, so a few facts about the letter R. We're the first letter to bribe the DAO. In fact, someone in our community sacrificed some TRG and cult tokens in order to boost our score. And obviously, I don't know if you guys want to go into that a bit more, but yeah, later on. But we've
what do you know how much he sacrificed?
I tried to look on Etherscan, but there's been too many transactions since then. Actually, to be honest, whilst we were on the call, I was looking at Etherscan, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the deployer, the gamesmaster.eth has been buying TRG tokens while we're on the call, and I think they might have even sent them to the stakers, but I haven't fully looked into it yet. This is where I think while the first letter was.
I could get Dex tools up. It looks like the market in general is pulling back, but there's been some sizable activity, that's for certain. There's been let's see, we have had both some big buys here. Looks like we've had 20 or so. I'm only on the Uni V3 pool, so I can see a 15 ETH and a 20 ETH buy.
It looks like about almost 40 ETH in total from what there's like 4 transactions. I don't know. Maybe some of that are transfer transactions, but
fair enough. I can't see where it's gone. I can only see the buys here on Etherscan, but market is cheating.
Yeah, the bribe is 16.5 million TRG tokens.
I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Too many zeros, but as a sacrifice and burn, we still must thank. And maybe it was even a tester as well.
Very first one.
But what are the plans with R in terms of everyone's getting a sub down now? So
we're talking about it, but right now we're kind of working on our propaganda. So whether that's we've got the best. I definitely laugh like Jimmy Carr. I can agree with that. So I mean, we've got the best Telegram stickers, and we've got the best Bobby Buybot video. So if you guys want to see that, come over to our Telegram and you'll see it. But for now, I can't say too much apart from R is for Rug, R is for Revolt, and R is for Ryoshi. So join R.
That was a good finishing line. We've had a couple of those now. You're giving Matt's one. I can't even remember his now because yours was so much better. Because T is shit. That's why. Thank you very much, Coin Theory and R. Thank you, B Roots. And we're going to take you down. Once I look at have we got a U? Have we got a U?
Yes, you are in the house.
I am, but where is you? I've got so many of these jokes. I can.
Not gonna lie though, are quite interesting because they've got the lowest market cap at the 5th, so they're doing something right. So I do wonder.
I haven't looked in particular, but I wonder how it'd be good to do like like an autopsy at the end of a round and see how much, because I wonder if like one big buy, well, actually no, because you've got the 1% max wallet, don't you? I was going to say if one big buy was like enough to burn lots at the beginning, but obviously if they've both got, if they've all got 1% max buys, then you can't have those big buys. So you'd think that everyone would have, like, you wouldn't have the botting problem. I think I just hit my mic then. That might have sounded very bad.
I know, but yeah, it's really interesting, the whole concept. There's so many different so many different ways to get points. There's just not one simple way. So it is really interesting. But I can see other things happening as well. Like I think I know people are teaming up and stuff, and this is not going to sound great, but I think loyalty is really out of the window with this. People are thinking they're going to be loyal with each other, but when it comes down to it, and it comes down to the 5th of February, I can see a lot of hands changing, and people go, yeah. So let's see.
Someone who knows about sticky situations. We've got a chef in the house. There we go.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Excellent. It's a really good point. I like the segue talking about loyalty. So I represent Team U, as you guys know. We have the 2nd most holders and the 2nd highest market cap, yet we're in 5th place when it comes to points. How is that possible when we have such high volume? I'll tell you, loyalty. And the reason is we have diamond hands. We've got so many people who are not really transacting. They believe in the mission. They believe in what we're doing. They're not really moving. You can look at what our volume is saying in the last 24 hours, and that sort of represents that as well. So one of our things, our theory, right, is we're trying to break it down by category as far as how we're allocating our human capital and our resources by aligning with T, who has a lot of the tech capacity in the background. They're giving us a good amount of infrastructure as far as building out our DAO, building out our wallets and whatnot. But our biggest strength is our community. From within the U team, we have graphic artists, we have OG devs, we have DeFi legends, we've got marketing agencies that actually are, partnering with Team U. But I'll tell you the biggest thing. So our focus right now with all these memes, if you go on Twitter and you look at any post, any comment, anything, U has the most likes, U has the most comments on every single post, because we are rating, we are fanatical, we are totally in belief of what we're trying to create. And it's already starting to pay off dividends. If you look at the memetics of U, one of the first big alliances was Sheeb Army. 460,000 followers, and they put their name behind you just right off the bat because they believe in the game and they believe in what we're doing and they see the potential that we have. So that's 460,000 eyes looking at you. Followed by that, Lord of Shill, who has 26,000 followers, didn't just come out and say, I'm backing you. What he did is he said, shill me. Why should I follow your team? And within 6 hours, he was like, I've seen enough. Team U has everything that it takes. I'm fully invested. I'm Team U. He didn't even ask for any follow-up. He goes, that's who we're with. Now, here's the biggest one that I'm going to reveal, because we're about showing you what we've done, not what we plan to do. We're not making false promises. We're going to under-promise and over-deliver. Chinese whale. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my dog's getting a little excited, as she should, because I'm talking about
Chinese whale.
Right? Chinese whale has 234,000 followers, right? So we're reaching the Far East community, and they're already paying dividends, coming in, buying up, U tokens, opening wallets. But here's the thing. Chinese whale is followed by Mr. Whale, right? Mr. Whale has 507,000 followers. But what's significant about Mr. Whale, who's watching closely, right? You're familiar with this account. Mr. Whale, if he endorses Team U, which we're working on, he has exposure. You know who follows Mr. Whale? Mark Cuban, 8.8 million followers. Mayor Suarez, mayor of Miami, 137,000 followers. And the entire DeFi community, the entire crypto community, Algorand, Cosmos, everybody's following him just to try to get presence in Miami. Last but not least, Altcoin Daily, 1.1 million followers, follows Mr. Whale. And we're right there on the precipice of that.
This is a chain reaction of followers. This is you're thinking about this.
That's what it is. It's the memetics of it. That's what took Dogecoin when Elon jumped in. Sheeb followed Doge, and everybody jumped in, flocked that, saw the potential, saw what happened prior with Doge, and then saw, well, this is incredible. We're going to repeat this again. So as you guys all know, the game is incredible. The mechanics are phenomenal. The Medium articles are there. Cult is pushing it. Cult's promoted. I don't have to explain and even really go into the burn tokens, the mechanics of all that. Our focus is on exposure and being the one team that gets that escape velocity. So we want to be the one that everybody associates as the leading team that's most visible with the game. So on top of that, we have Dogen, who has 40,000 followers, but less important than his follower count is his presence as a marketing guru for the DeFi community. So if he comes in and advises us as far as how to really package what you is trying to create, sky's the limit, because that's really going to harness and create a cohesion. So again, we have an alliance with Team T, or with TDAO. We've got a lot of tech capacity from the inside. We're building out a utility, we're building out a marketing wallet that's going to focus on buybacks. It's going to focus on marketing. We've got partnerships that we're working on in real life, somewhat obscure. Like I'm talking to Big Dog Ranch Rescue, and everybody loves dogs. Like, for example, let me show you. one of our mascots right here. This is Team U.
There we go.
From Big Dog Ranch Rescue. So we've got, I'll be at ETH Denver. I'm going to be wearing Team U hat, TheRugGame, talking to developers, talking to people, explaining the mechanics of it. So I might be over my time. I'll kind of leave it at that. If you guys have any.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has managed to get in as much information in their 5-minute slot.
And that's what we've done. That's not even where we're going.
That's true. Well, I think we definitely have. See, I feel like it's a bit wasted having you partnered with T. I think that you need to fly the nest. I think T's holding you back.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I see that that's obviously showing that you believe in what you is doing. We, the same way our holders are loyal and faithful to the team, we're also going to, maintain that partnership, because the big thing in this is showing that, we are people of our word. We are holders of our word, and we want to maintain anything that we promise to other communities. Same thing with T. We're going to go to the moon with them. So I appreciate that endorsement. We'll
Until
keep
number 2, until you saw in Squid Game what happened when they got to the final 3. The posh guy with the glasses, he used to be on their team. He wasn't anymore, and they went and he murdered that woman in her bed, and that's going to be you to T.
I did speak about loyalty, but you know what? I don't know. Hold up. Do M have a partnership or a collaboration with H at all? I've been reading this. Is this true?
I've heard some rumors. I mean, I am very much dipping in and out in the background and doing more techie stuff, which will be delivered later. Again, just like you, I don't want to deliver news of the future. I will. You'll see what's happening. You'll see it on the leaderboard. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I'll leave you with this. We do seem like a peaceful community, which we are. We're focusing on building, but just like your quotes that everyone's throwing up there, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So don't underestimate Team U. We've got the capacity to, if you come at the king, you better not miss. So
damn, I am quaking in my.
It's all love, though. Hey, it's all love, all love.
Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. There's way too many puns.
Oh yeah, wait.
It's
thank you. Yeah. All right then.
I guess my tea time is up. Appreciate you guys.
Exactly. There we go. And that is Team U out. And you said we didn't have a G, right?
No, we don't have a G.
So let's all fund G. So G are awful, and you should not trade them. In fact, don't buy, don't sell. Just quiet discipline.
Just hold it, and just feel sorry for yourself.
Just diamond hand it. Just honestly, no volume at all. Don't give them anything, but take from them everything. Give them nothing, but take from them everything. That's 300, isn't it? Yeah, 300. I thought it was Braveheart then, but there we go. So if we don't have a G, that means that we have an A.
We do have an A. Yep.
Do we have an A? Mr. A. A.
Hello. How are we doing?
Very good. Have we got a name behind the Mr. A or not? It doesn't matter if not, but just thought I'd ask.
I think you all know me well enough by now. It's Beefy. I'm the guardian for here. How are we doing, Dom? Harry, thanks for having me up. Pleasure to be in the presence of cult greatness.
Of Mr.
O. Absolutely.
Well, we all know Harry's voice. We all know the Brummie when he goes on Manifesto Monday. I'm trying to place your accent. Are we up? Are we like Bolton area? Are we Yorkshire area?
No, we're northeastern. That's my accent.
Northeastern. So we Newcastle way.
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Fair enough. Sunderland, Middlesbrough.
Sunderland, Mackham.
Fair
unfortunately, for my sins.
That's all right. I don't know it well enough. To be fair, it's all the same, isn't it? As soon as you get above Birmingham, it's just all north.
The only thing Northeast England offers is fantastic garlic sauce, and that's about it.
Fair enough. Don't even have haggis, but there we are. Actually, then again, I think kebab. What are those munchy boxes? You get them up north, don't you?
Yeah, them and Parmos. So next time you're up north, I'll take you for a pint in a Parmo. Same for you, Harry.
What is a parmo?
A Parmo is like deep fried chicken with bechamel sauce and cheese, like mozzarella or cheddar. Bang it in the oven for 20 minutes. Homemade chips, garlic sauce. Yeah, that's it.
Is that
Unbelievable.
like a play on like Italian chicken parmesan?
So the chicken Parmo, it originated in Middlesbrough. They invented the Parmo, and it's tremendous. It's about 4,000 calories per meal. It's a pure heart attack on a plate, but yeah, it's lovely.
Nice. That is how the North do it. So, see, and your 5 minutes is up, and all we've talked about is chicken farmers. You do have a chance to tell us about A. What is A doing? Have you got a DAO? What is their utility? When roadmap? When Binance? Go.
Yeah. So our utility is, we think utility is a myth. We think it's a con. It's from shitcoin scam devs, and we just don't believe it. We just don't believe in it. We're essentially a very dark meme coin, and we hate crypto. What cryptos became. We hate the greed. We hate the moon boys that went Binance, that went airdrop. We hate the shitcoin rug pull devs. We hate that people expect to be millionaires in 2 weeks. And that's kind of the thing that we go for. I mean, in terms of utility, we have things like I'm a bit of a hypocrite really, because we do have a website which is being constructed, which is, I suppose, utility. But I mean, first of all, I'd like to pay homage to the rest of the guys behind the letters, and some of the things they're doing is tremendous. They've got DAOs, they've got DApp browsers, what they're working towards, and I think that's fantastic. Fair play. But for me, I don't want to just make more of the same. I want to do something different. Like things like that, it's not what I specialize in. My speciality is, I don't know, like personality, Twitter, coming up with Medium articles, stuff like that. So we kind of just want to be a pure
nice way of saying talking shit.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So like, we kind of want to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've said in the chat in no uncertain terms that I want us to be a community project, so everybody's say counts, everybody's suggestions and ideas are taken into account. So if somebody said, look, like, can we have a think about going in this direction, then absolutely we could potentially offer something. But I don't want to just rinse and repeat what some of the other guys are already doing. For the time being, I'm happy with us being a mysterious, dark meme coin, and basically just kind of posting informative material and Medium articles, and like I say, we'll have our website. And one thing I would like to say, a bit of A for Alpha, is Artorius, the man himself, has today decided to officially come out and back the letter A. I've been working on him since last week, when I was given A as the project to be the guardian for. I selected A, by the way. I saw the rest of the chart. I saw that there was some other letters that were flying that were doing well already. But I kind of like a bit of an underdog story. I kind of like being the shitcoin that everybody expects to lose and to go down first. And to be honest, if you look at some of our material, we're basically saying we're going to go down in flames. We're going to get rogues. Like, you're welcome to join us. Let's have fun. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. We're not going to win it. But we're not going to win it, but we've accepted it, we've made peace with it, and we're saying, look, come on, let's have a fucking good crack while we're doing it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, what I will do now that Artorius has officially came out and backed us, I will no doubt have a chat with him and say, look, like, what have you got any ideas that we could potentially do?
If he's backed you, then you might win. You might need to change your roadmap already. You've already got to change the bullshit roadmap. Just to be a true bullshit roadmap, it gets changed so many times that it's can't even see it.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, Harry. Yeah, sorry, mate. Go ahead.
I was saying I was expecting more with the Taurus on your team. You know, you should be going for the win if he's on the team.
Well, that's. I mean, let's don't get me wrong. Like, I would love nothing more than to win. And to be honest, I think our position kind of give a true reflection. I mean, we're sitting at 70k market cap now. Artorius has only came out today and started like tweeting using it and like officially backing us. He's been in the group for a good few days. But essentially, when you look at ourselves, we're sitting at about a 69k market cap. So
a minute ago. Why dump?
Brilliant. I do think like when people when they find out more about the competition, they see some of the letters that aren't doing as good, and they think, well, look at that upside, and we are one of the contenders in terms of what we have against some of our competitors. So I know G isn't doing too great at the moment. G is a similar sort of level, well, below us in the score table.
Because they didn't
so like,
show up.
yeah. So you've got like us and I believe E is a similar sort of level to us as well, who are like a similar kind of market cap. And you've got to look at what makes you stand out, what makes you different. We're posting media markers. I'm trying to do one every day, if not every other day. We've got the website, which is coming soon. We've got Artorius. And yeah, like we're just trying to be different, and we're going to get a lot of the people who try and join one of the underdogs, which is going to give us that material, that activity, that volume towards the later stages of the 30 days when people are shitting themselves and jumping ship. So I'm excited to see what's next for us. And to be honest, I just want to say, while I've got the microphone, I'm so grateful to be part of this community. And when I say community, I refer to the 3 projects in the ecosystem. I think we all deserve a bit of fun, a bit of entertainment after what was a shit year last year. And although obviously everybody wants to win, nobody wants to get rugged first. Like, we're all firmly on the same team, and like the atmosphere and the morale between like the guardians, the letters, it's nothing but like it's just fun. It's just like playful, like taking the piss out of each other and encouraging each other. And Matt, for example, what a tremendous bloke he is. Like he has forgotten more about crypto than I'll ever know. Like, he's the most knowledgeable bloke I've ever met, and he couldn't be more like open and forthcoming, trying to help people who aren't as clued up, people like me and like Shuggy, who's guardian of G. So yeah, it's just tremendous to be in this space and in this position with some of the guys that we've got. So every day has been fantastic since this launch.
Fair enough. There we go.
Yeah,
everybody is happy, and A is even those who are, by their own admission, getting rugged first are happy. See if Artorius can come in and save the day. But that's enough time for A. Thank you very much, Beefy.
Thank you for having me, gents.
I have to say, when I originally saw Matt say Kaiser Soze is a myth, I was wondering to myself, what is Kaiser Source? Did you think that? Or do you have no clue what I'm talking about?
I have no clue what that is.
Kaiser Soze. Kaiser Soze. You don't know Kaiser Soze? God. Have you not? I guess. Well, you're not allowed to like him anymore. But it's Kevin Stokely.
Okay. Yes.
It's the unusual? No, unfortunate.
Usual suspects.
Usual suspects. Yeah.
I didn't know. I read it in comments.
How dare you? Usual suspects. Yeah. Now I can't find the original one, but it sounded just like. I don't know if that's even the correct spelling or not. I might have just been rugged by Matt, but there are no rules, so you can rug the host even.
Exactly.
So we do have. Is it the final? I don't know if we've got a G star anymore.
G star. No, we do have G star.
Oh, we do have G star.
Yeah.
Who have we got for
G
our
star?
G star?
I'm sure we've got G star.
We do. We are. Well, we got.
Oh, it's Internet Dollar.
Is it? See, Internet Dollar /17. We don't have space for the G. That's why. Oh, we just got your arm.
And his stomach.
Internet Dollar. We can only see your Lacoste and your watch.
Can't hear you either.
I've unmuted your mic.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that
R.I.P. Coolio. He died, didn't he, recently?
Yeah, quite recent.
Poor old guy. I remember putting that on in the car because it was one of the few rap songs that I was allowed to listen to when I was younger because it doesn't have a swear word in it. But here is the G-Star himself.
G-Star. We're proud to be in last place. That's our strategy. It's a branding thing because when everyone goes to the scoreboard, it says G-Star is in last place. So it's stuck in their head. Okay. The point of being in last place is great. Our token price has 6 zeros. So people are always going to be bullish about that because you can kill a zero. So it's very good for the Telegram chat because we can be like, yo, we're gonna knock a zero. We're going to knock a zero. And we all know, just like a horse race, thank you, Chef Jay, for giving me this line. The last horse never loses, okay? You come up from behind. So we are guaranteed to stay in this game past the first round. I'm not going to make any more commitments than that. But G-Star is growing, and we're going to make it past the first round. I 100% guarantee that. Our token price is really cheap, so you can pick up a max bag. There's only 221 holders right now. And here's a little alpha, okay? The Rug Master does not own a bag of G-Star, and he does own a bag, or she owns a bag of every other letter. So what are you guys going to do with that?
So does that mean
Clearly there's going to be a buy. Clearly there's going to be a buy for G-Star.
there's going to be a singular buy? So that is going to make up the difference.
There's going to be a singular buy of the max bag of G-Star. I used to be on Team U. I used to be on Team H. I still hold my U and H, but we don't know when I'm going to switch and actually dump those bags and come into my market cap. G-Man and Lucali have worked on a great NFT collection, which is live on OpenSea right now. So there's 39 NFTs, all G-Star branded. These NFTs, buy, burn, cult, revolt, and G-Star. So we want to help the entire community. This is the first round of the game. These special edition, limited edition G-Star NFTs will become collector items for your great-great-grandchildren. Okay?
Forever, for every single rug game.
And they're launched on the Ethereum blockchain, so they're NFTs, okay? You're going to want to get these now because they're going to sell out. There's only 39 of them. And every purchase of these NFTs, buy and burn, cult, revolt, and G-Star. So let's say if G-Star gets knocked out of the game, we're still buying and burning cult and revolt. Okay, we support the ecosystem. We're in last place for a reason. Don't fade us.
Fair enough. I might have to get an extra G-Star bag, and let's see if the tokenomics can support. If it is the easiest to build up points in that level.
Well, it's very easy for us, Dom, because all we have to do is, if we're losing towards the end, we just all have to dump our bags, and a shit ton of G-Star is going to get burnt. And what's going to happen? All the whales are just going to buy it back up and get us right back up in the points. So
you mean your 10 wallets, don't you?
No. There's 221 of us, okay? We do things legit, all right? There's 221 individuals who own G-Star. I can attest to that.
Fair enough. Are you sure it's not 210 and then 11 of your wallet?
No promises.
I thought, okay, I'm the same. I think I have 10 M's. I have 10 M's. I've got 10 wallets because that is part of my plans, which you'll see soon, but you won't see. You won't see yet. I've got big plans for M. But is there anything else coming for G-Star? Obviously, it is enough that you've got the NFTs, but just in case, any other things on the roadmap?
We also don't believe in utility, right? We just want to push our community. Our community is our utility. A bunch of solid chads are in G-Star. We have great branding going on. We're in last place for a reason, and we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here until one of the last rounds. and our market cap will probably overtake T's. I'm pretty sure of that.
Fair enough. Originally, it was we're gonna definitely not be last, and now we're gonna be till the last round. So you're even getting more bullish.
Yeah, I'm very bullish on G-Star.
There we go. And we got limited edition apparently for $100.
Oh, nice. I was going to say there's a thing though, like the token that's last is not going to end up coming last, in my opinion. I think it'll probably be the one that's second to last that'll end up getting rugged all the time, because people will just end up piling at the bottom and bringing that up, bringing it volume, giving it more points. That's, it's going to be interesting.
Complacency is the thing. Complacency is going to be what kills it. People will dump and then it will burn more. Because you've got to imagine as well, I am certain that what's going to happen is I don't think people yet see, like no matter how many times like it can be written like about like the APRs for the letters, people won't realize like the heftiness of the rewards until they've actually seen it happen for the first time. It's just what happens in crypto, isn't it? Just nobody actually like listens or reads. It's just everybody just sees green candles and FOMO. So I think that once the first rug happens and the ETH is distributed, like it's just you get like hundreds of % worth of ETH just for holding a token. All you have to do, and with like a small percentage chance that it gets right. Well, I mean, think about it. If you were to buy, not that I want to shill T, if you buy M right now, second to top, right? What are the odds that one will be the first one to get rugged? Very slim. What are the odds that it might get like hundreds of % APR in ETH? What are the odds that it's going to be deflationary? 100%, because every bit of volume makes it deflationary. So I don't really see the risk. We can see those. That's what a gangster does.
Yo, I'm telling you, the Chads and G-Star, whatever Dom said in that big brain works. But all you guys need to know is G-Star is not going to get knocked out. We are here for the long run. We are just getting started. And our Telegram has a lot of members. I'll tell you that. Okay? Our Telegram has a lot of members, and more people are joining every day.
How many members do you have, roughly?
We've got
let me have a look.
More than everyone else, I think.
I'm just wondering if they're bots.
Is it how many accounts are
we have 361 and T has 916. So if we just take market cap by members, we are way undervalued, guys. If we want to use that as a metric, we are
nobody has ever used that as a metric.
that's the fucking metric, okay? That's the metric. Take the market cap, divide it by the members, and then ape G-Star.
Okay, there we go. See, we got somehow he changed his name just in the past like 5 minutes since he was on here. But the line between bots and humans is very great.
On a serious note, our utility for G-Star is really we help the entire community. Okay, we're creating these NFTs. We're burning Cult and Revolt. You know, if you just want to toy around in the game and you want to help the entire ecosystem, just buy some G-Star, buy one of these NFTs, and support us, because our goal and our utility is to support the game, to support TRG token, and to support Cult and Revolt.
Fair enough. And with that, thank you very much for your time.
No, thank you for having me, guys.
See you later. There we go. And the gangster has passed on. Oh, actually, that sounds a bit bad. We're not Coolio here, but we have. So if we had just G-Star, I swear we already had A up.
Yeah. No, there was that 7 up. There was E missing, G missing, and E star missing.
Then why did G-Star come after A? Did we just do that wrong?
Probably.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, I did. For some reason, I brought Beefy on. There we go. Oh well, we're just. There are no rules, as we found out.
No rules.
Not even on the streams. There's just absolute carnage. And now we have the very best letter, and saving the best till last, we have Mad Cultish representing M. Where are we? There we are. There we are. The god of M.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
I gotta say, Internet Dollar, that was an amazing pitch. I might get another bag of G Star. That was epic. How you guys doing?
Doing okay, and expecting big things from the best letter.
Goddamn. So I gotta say, I think it's kind of funny that a lot of these letters are playing this underdog narrative when M was initially the letter in last place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're just a bunch of copycats. That's what I'm sensing.
Because I full well know that M was in last place, because that's the very reason why I decided to go ham on it.
Dom, that was the same thing I did too. You
Yeah,
know, because like, how do you choose a letter, right? Like, you see all these letters, and you know, I know there was a poll, and we had to choose our letters, but it was because M was last, and I'm a sucker for a challenge. And grateful that you're on M, by the way. Grateful that you're on M, because M is all about the sneaky tricks. We don't have no roadmap. We don't have no roadmap. We don't have any promises on utility. We just listen to the community, and we surprise them. So yeah, that's what we're all about.
We surprise them. We'd surprise them. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Can you hear me? Oh, surprise M. Surprise M.
Yeah, see, there we go. Cool.
You're giving me more ideas.
Wastelander just took that took it went super deep on us.
That's not like Wastelander at all.
Okay, here we go. He brought it back. Okay.
Chat alert. Thanks, Wastelander, for the shout out.
What have we got?
Yeah, so I mean, really,
we've got a partnership, don't we? Aren't we forming an alliance? I heard this rumor.
We have already formed an alliance with H. So before this whole like declaring war nonsense, I don't know what T's doing over there. I was already thinking about partnership with H, because when you look at M, we've got volume, right? We've got big buys, big sells. We went from last, now we're in second. We're eventually going to flip T soon. Everyone knows that. But H has got a strong community, you know, and they're welcoming and they're really supportive. And M, we're a bunch of maniacs. We're menaces, raiding people's Telegram groups with crazy gifts. And so I just saw like H as being kind of the opposite of M, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, polar opposites attract. We all learn from each other and grow from each other. So we're already talking about plans.
Early.
What is that, Harry?
Make sure you don't stab them in the back early, because H are quite loving and caring. So yeah, and M are probably the most brutal letter out there. So don't murder them.
We are.
Nice, Harry.
No.
And we don't hide it. So yeah, I think that's kind of my pitch for M. That's why we formed an alliance with H, and we're super pumped about it.
Well, I'm going to super pump M. I can tell you that for nothing. I'm going to lose. I already 10th from 10th. Is it 10th? Yeah, 10th to 2nd in less than a week, maybe 9 days. There we go.
No, I think it was maybe like 3 days, Dom.
There we go. See,
yeah.
I'm constantly underselling myself. Underselling ourselves.
Shout out, bub.
I can't take all the credit for M, but you know, little few taxes paid, worth it in the end. Tell you that.
And everyone, that what Dom did, that's just a taste, just a small little taste of the sneaky tricks to come.
Exactly, and I transcend time as well, as we can see here. Only linear time, though, perhaps not. Apparently we're going to do something with game fee. Fair enough. Need to get VEMP in. There we go.
Is VEMP going to acquire H&M next?
Oh yeah, true. We have been acquiring
more project
everything else. But I tell you what, actually, oh no, I was going to say we only have one letter in VEMP, and that's M, but it's not true. There is also E and E star. But M is certainly going to overtake T. We can say that.
Oh yeah.
We can say that again.
M will flip T.
See? M.
Mm-hmm.
M.
You can keep doing When you get in the higher market cap and we drop, it's fine. You burn more at the bottom. It's all good.
Well, you see what I'm going to
So
do.
you're admitting that we're going to flip T.
Oh no, it doesn't really matter, right? It's about the points. It's not about the market cap. Remember that.
Fair enough. Well,
no,
like I
I'm
said,
talking
I
about
have 10 bags of M, and if we ever get too big, I'm going to absolutely dump 10% on and rug it to get points, so it doesn't rug.
Thanks for letting us know.
Well, there you go. And now, because I've said that, people won't buy it and will stay small. Look, you can declare war all you want, but strategy always
So
wins.
good. I've got my own strategies as well, so let's see how it plays out. My own personal ones, by the way, not for T. T is for everyone, but I've got my own little. You know, you lot are all playing this loyalty game, right? I'm telling you, the loyalty is going to go out the window very soon. Once the first one rugs, watch everyone run. That's all I'm going to say.
Fair enough. See how they run. There we go. Well, thank you very much for coming up and representing M. Any parting words? Anything coming up in the next week? Any roadmap, or just a lovely quote, as some people have been doing?
We'll just do a lovely quote because we don't have any roadmap plan. But so we all know that fear starts war, right? Without fear, like, why would there be war? So T declares war on us because they know we're coming for them, right? So if you want to be part of a community that's fearless and not scaredy cats like T, join M.
Fair enough. That is the one. I'm going to let Harry do a one-line. Harry, you've got the ability to bring people up or not?
I haven't, no.
Here you go. I'm going to bring everybody up at once, but then I need to get my door because someone's been standing outside of it for a very long time. But I'm going to bring up everybody, so hopefully they're not doing anything dodgy, and they can all go through and give a one-liner whilst I quickly nip off camera.
Cool. No worries. Got everyone on? Cool. We'll start with T then. You want to drop your one-liner?
What's happening? Yeah, just Harry, I gotta say, I'm disappointed, man. You're already talking about stabbing us in the back. This is like day one. Like, hey, I'm on T's team, but don't worry, we're all gonna kill each other soon. It's all right. It's cool, man. I get it. It's fine. No, just join T, guys, and just we're definitely gonna do some messed up stuff. There's some really like weird gifts going around. Expect lots of those. Just remember, it's all good fun, and just like get involved, join. Like, what else are we gonna do? The market's been absolute garbage. So get involved, have some fun. Come check out T. We're gonna build some stuff, and we're gonna make sure that we dominate. And Emma's in for some trouble. We'll see you guys soon. That's what I got for now.
Appreciate that. Thank you. H, you want to come on? Give us a one-liner.
My absolute pleasure, Harry. So my friends, we are literally all cult DAO at the heart of it. We are cult DAO of the House of H. Join us in manifestoing history. Thanks all. Be well.
Nice one. Thank you for that. So there's no E. R's next.
Well, we should probably take a moment just to silently thud. For not turning me up. Okay, that's enough. Now,
if you want to join a community of Chads, like the Wall Street Bets chairman of crypto, he's also in R. Come and join R. Full of Chads.
Double Chads just at the end. And we have you, and try keep this one short, yeah?
Yeah, no problem. Very, very brief. Based on the calculations, we expect you to cross eyes within the next 72 hours, about 47 million people, if all pans out well. So do with that whatever you think.
Interesting.
Big.
There's no
Have we got a G, or are we going straight to G star?
Straight to G star.
So my one-liner is this. Basically, I'm in DMs all the time. I'm turning down influencers, okay? Influencers are coming to me, and I'm like, no. You know, we're choosing the right people to team up with. So I think we're hot, we're in demand. We're the guys you want to be with, G-Star.
Big. They're just fending them off.
Fending them off. Like China Whale came to us first. Okay, I'm the one who set them up with you. Okay, I said no to Dogen yesterday. Okay, he's like, look, I'll buy a bag even. They're doing the reverse. They want to pump this. They want to be associated with G-Star. No, that's not how it works. We're community. We're grassroots, okay? Grassroots, baby.
Fair enough. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
can you see me? Is my mic on?
Yeah.
Your mic is on.
Brilliant. So yeah, in terms of my one-liner, I would just say fade at your own peril. Watch our videos, watch our media, read our Medium articles, and follow the successful people. Artorius is in the community. What more can I say? So fade at your own peril.
Fair enough.
And read the Cult Manifesto.
And visit Sunderland. No, but possibly don't.
Thanks, guys. Pleasure.
Just in case anybody knows
this,
Sunderland.
podcast.
And I think I was just talking over you for about 5 minutes then. Have we got out, and then we have M.
All right, so I'll come up with another one-liner. So we all know the cult community loves sneaky tricks. We look at the vote on TRG on Snapchat, right? It's like, I think the last time I checked, it was like 97% vote on sneaky tricks. So if you like sneaky tricks, join M.
I swear that M and Wastelander, they're literally the same voice. There's a sneaky trick going on here.
I sound like Wastelander when I'm sick.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Just play
Is
Wastelander.
he down? Wastelander, where are you?
Yeah, he has.
God,
Yeah.
couldn't run off quick enough. Well, as I mentioned on Twitter, I've even set up. This is obviously the VEMP Twitter, but I've set up a personal one. I have got a good total of like 2 followers now, but that's the one we're going to be streaming from because I can't pollute the VEMP page with all of you degens. So we're going to have to do it from the personal account. We're going to have to separate these out. But I do plan on having these at least once a week. Who knows? Maybe more. But I don't know if we're going to do it sort of chronologically and linearly, whether we start with T, because everyone's already just looking at T and being lazy and going in. So maybe we start the other end.
T's first, always first.
Perhaps. Oh, we could actually give a little bit more. Oh, but then again, if I give exposure early, less followers. By the time I get to T, could be the talk of the town. Decisions. But thank you all for coming up and representing. And don't forget to FUD the communities that didn't have somebody come up. And we will see you next time on the separate YouTube. It should be on my Twitter. I'll pin it for everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe to VEMP and check out the RugGame. Check out and read the rules, read the Medium, read the Cult Manifesto, and talk about Cult.
Awesome. Thanks, Dom.
Thanks, Dom. Thanks, Dom.
Cheers,
See you
everybody.
guys.
Rock on.